My name's Nathan McConnell. I'm an animation supervisor at Framestore in London. We're going to be talking about the film that we just finished working on at Framestore, Guardians of the Galaxy Vol.3, and just show all the development and the work that we put into it over the year and a half to get it on screen. I think what's quite interesting is the process that we actually have for animation hasn't really changed a huge amount. Computers are getting faster, rigs are getting more complex, and they kind of even their way out, but it's really more emphasis on just having the right people to do the work and making sure they've got the right skill set and the talent to do it, but luckily we do. It's a very similar process, I think, non-dependent on what the character is. We always start with some concepts, which are generally 2D, move into a 3D scenario with the asset and actually make sure it's a functional design. That's what we'll be talking about. Where the joints are placed, the articulation points, and the anatomy that we're given, actually we have to respect that as animators, and if we don't, then it doesn't really work well. So really that pivot placement and that sort of anatomy that we're working with, if the character's not maybe working correctly, it's because of those points, and then we can go through that validation process to make sure that it works within a little walk cycle study or a vignette of some sort to move forward into the sequences and beyond. And also for when our crew gets bigger, we have blueprints for them to sort of benchmarks for them to look at and to match to kind of understand where we're coming from with the characters. And you only have to look at a lot of credit lists to see how many people work on those sorts of films. Can be, in the case of Guardians, I think we had about 800 people credited and some support staff that weren't. So there's a massive amount of people that take away the computer element. There's a lot of handcrafted material in there that requires those people that have expertise in each department. I think the Rainbow Conference is really important because we're able to dispel some myths, I suppose, and also show exactly how we did it, and you get a sense of, it gives us a voice actually to show in more detail the process and all behind the scenes, all the work that went in from every department through all the different levels of artists that we have available to us to really sort of show how much work and effort goes into it. But yeah, I think it's really a great opportunity for us to showcase what we do and how we do it, and hopefully make sort of the general public, I guess, a little bit more cognizant of what it's all about.